One soldier's story in the war in Ukraine. Following Russia's invasion last year, scores of Ukrainian civilians signed up to fight for their nation, many of them taking up arms with little training. Holly Williams shares the story of one man she met as he entered the fight last year.
Maybe a lot of guys.
We first met Private Andriy Rogalski on a bus to the front line, a crane operator who'd signed up just weeks after Russia's invasion.
It's pure evil what they did.
Pure evil.
Exactly, pure evil.
And then we stayed in touch.
And I'm very proud that we liberate another Ukrainian village.
For months, he sent us videos from the combat zone, including when he took a shrapnel wound to his leg. In November, we tracked Private Rogalski down in southern Ukraine.
How are you?
Just as friendly as before, but now a hardened fighter.
I saw death. I saw combat.
He took us to the small town of Vysokopilia, which he helped recapture from the Russians. He seemed embarrassed by the gratitude of civilians. I want to bow to the Ukrainian soldiers, this elderly lady told us. I'm proud to see them.
I want to free people. It's not right. They came and take what not belongs to them.
In January, Rogalski told us he was heading to Bakhmut, the bloodiest battlefield in this vicious war. When he got there, he sent us a message.
I am optimistic, so everything will be all right, I think.
And then silence. Rogalski had been killed in action. He was buried with military honours. His mother received the flag that he died for. In Ukraine's fight for survival, its best, brightest and bravest are laying down their lives.
The last time I saw Andriy Rogalski, he told me that he wanted to travel the world and start his own business when this war is finally over. But now his future, like those of so many other Ukrainians, has been snuffed out by Vladimir Putin's invasion. Jeff.
Holly, even though he said he was optimistic, I'm sure Andriy appreciated the danger. Did he say anything to you about how he wanted to be remembered if something happened?
Jeff, you know, he didn't. But before he went to Bakhmut, or when he was en route to Bakhmut, this very deadly battleground, I expressed to him how worried I was. And he sent me a text message saying, I'm fearless, I guess. And I think like so many other Ukrainians, he had decided to look fear in the face and just laugh at it. And so perhaps that is how Andriy Rogalski would have liked to have been remembered, as someone who was fearless.
Holly, we saw that personal connection you had with Andriy. How many other soldiers like him have you connected with and perhaps lost touch with under the same circumstances? And is that something in the back of your mind when you meet each one of them?
Yeah, well, Michelle, we've met so many soldiers and so many civilians over the last few months in this country, and we've stayed in touch with a lot of them. Nearly everyone we meet here seems to have lost something. You know, a family member, a friend, their home, their entire city. And the Ukrainians that we talk to say that they believe that they're fighting a righteous war, that they're fighting for freedom, that this is all worth it. But the scale of their grief and their loss, it's just really hard to get your head around.
You can see it and you can hear it. Holly Williams in Kyiv. Thank you so much, Holly.